Hello, good morning, good morning. Is this morning still? Yep. It's still a nice Ohio gozaimasu morning. Huh. You know on people's hello oh sorry guys, I wasn't reading. Hello. You know on people's Twitch how like below their um what is it called? Their video or whatever below this right now, why do they have team? What does that mean? Like team, like what does that mean something? Esports team? Like a real esports team? Oh. I didn't know that. Can anyone make a team even if it's not real? Is what I'm asking. Is it a real, does it have to be a real thing? You can put fake ones? Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, by the way, thanks, Mel. Ubu. You're sad or cute? Okay, I know it's not sad, but like it makes more sense as sad to me. Thanks, Mel. Like you can put a troll tag of your own. Interesting. You know, the only reason I ask is because, you know, if you guys were here at the end of stream yesterday, Stewie2K came into the stream, and I just looked him up on Twitter finally. And his thing, well, for one, I was calling him Stewie. His name's Jake. So, that's not good. I think his name's Jake. It's Jake on Twitter. If you were here. And then his thing is Team Liquid. And, like, I swear, I could be remembering this wrong, but I swear that David, you know, Dog, his thing was Team Liquid in the past, but they play different games. So does that mean David used to play CSGO or he used to play Hearthstone? I'm so confused as to how that works. I don't know. I'm confused. Are you joining Team Liquid? I'm very sure they don't want me. Well, for one, I also see other people with team something, but it's just like I don't know what, you know, like why is that a thing, or how do you get it? Mofo Genius, thank you for the 3 months as well. Welcome back. Thank you for hanging out all these months. Wow, the Dynasty raid. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Jin. Not just a CSGO. Oh, he played CSGO in Cloud9. So what is Team Liquid then? Is that a Cloud9 competitor? You would think, right? You don't want to put someone else's team. Why the sad song? It is kind of sad, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of pretty. It's beautiful. That's why. I'll make it softer if it's making you sad. I mean, we don't have to play. Liquid is a different team. Yes, I know. They have different teams for different games. They will also sign content creators to represent them. Oh. Well, I know David's like a real game. Like, you guys know who David is, right? Dog. Hafu's boyfriend. He is like a husband. No, boyfriend. I don't know. I actually don't know what they are right now. To be honest. Finance. I don't know. The finance. They might be finances. I might be wrong. They've been together for a while. You guys know who Dog is, right? Anyway, he's like a pro gamer too. I don't know if he gets paid to just do, like, he was a part of the team, and I remember seeing Team Liquid, and I always I don't know why I didn't ask. I guess I didn't want to seem dumb, but I always wondered, like, what does that mean? Like, do they pay you? Like, Anyway, I just saw that Stewie. I mean, is his name Jake or is he trolling on Twitter? His real name's Jake. I thought his name was Stewie. Anyway, his team is also the same team. I was like, how does that work? That means they know each other. Thank you for the 3 months, Ali man. Appreciate it, guys. For real. It's crazy to me that's a thing. When we had the first resubs after the first month, I was like, wow, thanks. You're so committed. Anyway, the 3 months thing is it's still this is so new to me still. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. The fact that you're around for 2 months straight already is pretty crazy to me. Can you wear a red shirt next time? I just did kind of recently. If they're under the organization's pretty much organization's wing. I'm not sure what that means. Oh wow. Anakarik. Anakarik. Thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Max Holloway. There's been one person every single day coming in here saying Max Holloway was robbed, and I keep saying I would agree with that. But like I said, I've seen worse decisions than that. Phil Bear, thank you for the 2 months as well, and Nabies, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome, welcome. I've been here for 9 years. What, like on the planet? Are you 9 years old? Where exactly? Couldn't be on, maybe on Twitch in general? Because I didn't have this for 9 years. Serious question. I'm not trying to like 9 years on Twitch. How old is Twitch, actually? I'm going to look it up. Actually, Mel should know. This is your test, Mel. Oh, 9 years. That's what she meant. You've been on Twitch for 9 years. Wow. That's pretty long. It's longer than I thought. Maybe that's when, like, because Twitch wasn't, like, popping off in the beginning. At least, we knew people on Twitch, but it wasn't, like, crazy big. 9 years? Okay, good to know. Oh, sorry, I'm missing some. Wait, Alyssa subscribe. What? Oh, you extended the tier. I don't know why it doesn't give me a notification for that. Thank you, Alyssa, for going all the way to September. Kirat-sama, thank you for gifting. Justin TV. Yeah, I remember when Blog TV, all the YouTubers used to do that. And Ustream. Man, those were the days. It was such a struggle.
IDKY Psychono says no girl really likes him when?
When? No one in specific, thank you. I don't know why he would say that either, but I don't know what you're trying to clip or whatever. Yeah, I don't know why he says that when it's obviously not true. It's just a meme, you know? What's the plan for today? I don't know. I kind of just turned it on. Are you really Omen? Huh? Oh, you're talking about the drawing? Great drawing, by the way. If you drew it. I didn't. No, I was just kidding. I still use Reina. But I mean, if you were here, you know that I was playing Omen a lot. It's just been fun to learn, you know? You hit 150k. Oh, we are kind of close. It's a possibility. We gain about 1,000 to 2,000 a day, I would say, on average. So it's a possibility, guys. We could almost retire today. Hello, Darren. Welcome to the early hours of 11:30. Whoops. Huh? Retire. Yep. It's almost time. Who? I don't know, guys. Spiders or something. Hell yeah, second retirement. Dude, if this is your second retirement, you just got here. Or you haven't been tuning in. Which is fine. You don't have to, people have shit to do, you know? Spiders borking. How are your dogs? The dogs? They're pretty much exactly the same. They were going crazy right before I started stream because there were the gardener people here. There was a lawnmower going, and it's like it's like every week they realize it's the same people, friendly people, but you know, they're just trying to protect the household, I guess. Or they're just saying hi really aggressively. I don't know. I wish I knew. I still don't understand why they howl when I play the piano. I think it's more they think it's either they're asking me to stop or they think that I'm sad and they also want to howl. I don't know. I wish I understood dogs. They want to sing? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. I think you guys are saying that to make it sound cuter, but I don't think that's a thing. Like, I don't think they actually, like, dogs don't be like, hey, this is singing. You know what I mean? The idea of singing is like a human thing. They think you're sad because you play sad songs. I don't know. Or like it sounds like a howl? Maybe? Yeah, I always thought it's because it's too high pitched for them, so they're like crying out in pain. I don't know. But then the thing is, I'll play it really quietly and they'll still run to the piano to howl. If it really hurt their ears, run away from the piano. You know what I mean? Like, don't go towards the the source. So that's why it's like they can be in their rooms and I'll start playing and they'll run to the piano and start howling. No one in specific. I already read that one. Matt the Dub. Matt the W. I know a Matt the W. If that's the same one. What up, Matt? If not, then also what up, Matt? Aina Korek. Thank you again for gifting. Matt the W. If it's the Matt the W I know, he's a pro CS gamer. He's basically Stewie 2K who is here. I'm just kidding. He's not a pro gamer. He's just a friend that's really good at games. He basically is a hacker. It's one of our friends. So it's like you guys have a friend in your friend group that's just always good at games, no matter what game it is. That's our friend Matt. But if that is real Matt, I don't know if you were here yesterday, Matt, but Stewie 2K was in here, and he said he's down to play Valorant. So you can get back on Valorant. I know you know who that is, that's why. Apparently his name's not Stewie. It's Jake. Actually, I should probably Google this. He might be trolling. Stewie 2K real name. Oh, Jake Yip. Okay, well, he's not trolling. I don't know why I called him Stewie. Just because well, why he goes by Stewie, I guess. Well, I'm not a real fan, I guess. Jake 2K. Maybe it's based off like Family Guy or something. I don't know. Next time we could ask him. I'm sure he's answered that question before. It's probably somewhere. Jay Nelson, thank you for the tier 1. Gray Moments, thank you for the the 2 months as well. Thank you. Welcome back. It's Jaded James. Thank you for the 2 months. What the hell? It's the same notification. Anyway, thank you guys. Will you still make YouTube videos? I am. A lot of it's highlights. But in terms of real like real content, probably. I just need to get, I'm sure I've been even having like little moments of wanting to write things again and it quickly goes away, but it's been nice to not have to do it so that I can read get excited about it, you know? So I would assume that that's just who I am. Naturally, I like to create things, and eventually I want to do it again. But I mean, by that time, my channel is going to be so dead, it's like no one's going to watch it. So it's going to be hard to afford the things I want to do. So yeah, I could do stuff. Maybe some easier stuff at first. Well, I mean, I'm not posting on it, guys. I haven't posted on it in like months. But like, yeah, I'll probably find the urge to want to create again. And then hopefully I'm in a place, hopefully Twitch is enough to be in a place where I don't need to worry about making money off of it. That way I can just, obviously it's better to have more, than you can make crazier things. But hopefully it's at the place where I don't have to worry about that, and I can just make stuff that I want to make, and just for fun, you know? Because that's when you create the best content, honestly. When you don't have to worry about the views or whatever. So I would say probably one day. Wolfpack Alpha 702. You and I both know internet in Vegas is ass. What provider to use? I want to start streaming, but I don't know what provider to get. 702 gang. Dude. That's all I have to say. Dude. All right. Apparently, Wolfpack Alpha, here's my suggestion. There's certain areas in Vegas, very small areas, that have access to fiber. And I don't know what the service was called, CenturyLink or something. I don't know. Very small. It's ridiculous how little places they are, and they're in places where like you wouldn't think would have them. But if you can get fiber, I hear there's no issues there. Anywhere else, like I have Cox. I think even Christopher Yee, he has Cox. Other people most people I know in Vegas have Cox, and it's probably the best thing here. With that being said, there's a lot of issues. My whole time living here, yep, Cox. That's what we got. Anyway, my whole time living here, it's been a little inconsistent. Let's just say that. And streaming I know streaming is tough for any, like, I know I get really mad about the internet here and stuff, but I know that streaming is not an easy thing for like anyone, for any internet provider. Like, it's not an easy thing to do. It's not like something people came in. It's not like something that existed for 30 years, you know? So I understand that. But like, it's even without streaming, I used to have so many frustrating nights, just regular gaming, and it's so inconsistent. Maybe it's like that everywhere, but it's been so inconsistent. Like, I think the frustrations are legit at this point for what you pay for. Like, the thing is, if they discounted you for every night you didn't have internet, I would be perfectly fine. But they don't discount you for all the times that you disconnect from the internet, but that you're paying for. You know what I'm saying? And there's sometimes it'll be like back-to-back days, and you try to call and you do everything you can, and you can't get your internet going, and that's part of your business. So it's technically not only are you paying for a service that's taking money anyway. I'm venting. This is not just today. But anyway. I'm just entitled. I just know. I just am complaining. It's a first world problem. There's nothing you can do about it. Really, you just gotta take a chill pill and go back to your basics and get off the internet. Maybe they're doing us a favor. You know, they want us to like just enjoy life without the internet for a couple days, every now and then, every day. I don't know. It's a first world problem. It is frustrating. It would be nice though if they would discount you for the days that they know for a fact you've been trying to call and you have internet. You're internet-less for the whole day. Or even half the day. No, fuck that. ISPs have been fucking the general consumer for decades. Okay, well, I get it. I get everyone's frustration. But like I said, it's like what are you gonna do? You know, what are you going to do? Leave them? You know? Well, who are you going to go to? Who's the competitor? That's why I put out that tweet. I was like, if there's any other internet service providers that can even match, they would have to step up their game. You know what I mean? If there was competition, it was the same with YouTube. Before there was not like, I don't know, Vine and other companies trying to come up. It was like Instagram video and stuff, and even Twitch. It was like there was no competition. But now that there's competition, they're kind of having to step their game up, and I think that's good for everyone. Same with Facebook. Sorry, Jay Nelson, I missed your dono, but thank you. Raise 3 fingers in the air from your right hand. Why, Jay Nelson? I'm reading your I literally shouted you out earlier. You don't believe it's me? Do you think I pre-planned reading your name? That would be amazing. That is something I would do though for a YouTube video. Anyway, Megito, thank you for the thank you for the 2 months as well, Megito. That is something I would do. Waste my time spending way too long trying to plan something that most people don't care about. Very few people would, but. Did you ever have braces? I sure did. And in fact, my teeth were so crooked that I had braces for almost 4 years of high school. All my years of high school, I had braces. Right, I think as I took them off my senior year, it was right before I got senior pictures done, and we planned it for that. But that's how crooked my teeth were. It took that long. Most kids are like, oh, it's like 2.5 years. Mine was like 3.5. Because my teeth were jacked, and now they kind of moved back a little bit because I don't wear a retainer anymore, and that's because Roku ate it, not by choice. Whoops. I need braces though. Yeah, it's expensive. I thank my parents. I didn't know how much braces were, obviously, because I didn't pay for it myself. When I found out the real prices of things like braces, it's kind of like, okay, that's expensive, man. I had no idea. And now I can see, like, if you get braces paid for by your parents and you don't wear your retainer, I don't know what to say to you. That is disrespect. I'm just saying. That shit's expensive, my dude. It's thousands, guys. It's thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, I think on the cheap end, it's like $4 or $5 grand on the cheap end. Unless you pay for it yourself, you won't know. I had to look back into it because like I said, my retainer broke. It didn't break. It got eaten. And I was looking back into it. I was like, oh, what if I do this like, Invisalign or whatever. I looked into the price and was like, oh my God, that's how much it costs? I had no idea. Mine was $5,800. Oh, yikes. Yeah, that sounds about right. $6 grand. This convo is making me super sad. Why, J-Poo? We could talk about happier things. Not braces. The dentist. No, it's too similar. Happy sunshine and butterflies and sunshine, butterflies. Yep. Okay, happy. I thought braces were cheap. Yeah, honestly. Loki has a code for Invisalign. I didn't know. Thing is, like, my teeth re-shifted a little, but it's like significantly better than what it used to be. So I'm not like upset about it. Will you self-critique, nice guys? Beam the Gamer. I've done that twice, maybe 3 times now on stream. I don't know if I made a video out of it because it was a while ago.
Hey Ryan, love your vids. Any thoughts on the COVID situation?
JJ Quickscope, thank you. Thoughts about it? I think I need more of like a direct, like, what about it? Like, it's unfortunate. Um, I don't know what what hasn't been said. I believe in wearing a mask and staying home. It makes sense to me. I don't know what else. Like, I'm just repeating things that have like the majority already understand. I know there's some people who disagree with that, but like, that's fine. I stay home anyway. I don't know. I think the proof is in looking at other countries and how they succeeded in beating it, right? And then look at us in the U.S. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, you know? That's my thoughts. I still understand how wearing a mask turned political. It shouldn't be political, really. I can see how it became political because, you know, Trump represents Republicans, and he had a big take on it. And also with that comes the people who absolutely hate Trump, and they're going to hate the opposite of anything he does or his followers do. So, of course, it's going to be, everything's political at this point. That's where we are in the world. Okay, Jay Nelson. Any thoughts about Biden? I seen those videos where he's like, saw this video where he's like trying to bite this woman's hand. I think he's a weird dude, man. like take politics aside, he's just like an old dude. Like he's kind of like a funny, weird looking uncle, you know? Like, he's like, this lady was like talking, and her hand went by his face, and he was like trying to bite her hand. And I was like, what is he doing? You're on stage, bro. What are you doing? I mean, I thought it was funny. I don't know enough about politics. I was just like, what is he doing? I just saw that video go like kind of viral. Apparently there's a bunch of creepy stuff he's done, but like, I don't know too much about it, so I'm not gonna speak about that because I don't know enough. I'm just saying, as a person, just seeing another person, he just looks like an old dude that just is socially awkward. I don't know. I've tried to watch some of his speeches. I've seen like the compilations of him not making sense, but like, I relate to that. So like, but the thing is like, I don't know. Like, maybe he has ADHD. I don't know. I have no idea. Why are we talking about politics? Because people are asking. I'm reading random questions. If you want to bring up something different, then don't just ask, why are we talking about it? That's going to make me continue to talk about it. Give us a new topic that's interesting. He has dementia? I don't know. If he does, then I do, because I do the same thing. I get confused mid-sentence all the time. He went off the pill? Maybe. Maybe. You like LeBron? I like LeBron. I'm not a LeBron, like, obviously he plays for teams that I was not like a fan of. I think he gets way more hate than he deserves for whatever reason. Probably because people compare him to like the best, like MJ or Kobe or, you know, whatever. But like, I don't think that's enough reason to hate someone. I think LeBron's like, we're fortunate to be, I think a lot of us are fortunate to even be able to witness what's happening. Because I didn't grow up with MJ, you know, like, there's going to be another one in the future. Not MJ or LeBron, but there's going to be another person who gets to, another generation that people are going to be able to see. Hopefully, if COVID is not a thing in the future. But I think he gets way too much hate, man. I think in the future, when he retires, he's going to get so much love. It's just the fact that he's competing against your team. That's why people hate him. But when he's on your team, you love him. You know, look at the Lakers fans who hated him. Now they love him. It's just the fact. Luka Doncic, that's the guy, dude. That's the guy I wanted for my team. He's basically, I mean, Luke, that's who I was hyped about. Anyway, LeBron is, I mean, what can you say? He's one of the best of all time. Despite where you rank him, doesn't matter, dude. They're different players. I don't know. Who's your team? My team is the Spurs. We've had a great run, but it's been a rough couple of years. Ever since we lost Kawhi, it's been a rough few years, couple years. But you know, I don't jump ship, so I'm always gonna be a Spurs fan. Yep, Pop is the GOAT. Absolutely, I agree with that. He'll piss you off sometimes though, but like, he's the GOAT. DeMar trash. I wouldn't say that. I would say that I never thought he fit our system and our style of play. But for the situation that we had going on, honestly, with the Kawhi situation, we're fortunate that we got DeMar, you know, and Pirtle. It was fortunate because we weren't going to get anything. So, like, at that point, you can't be mad at that trade. I don't think he was a good fit. Let's just say that. Better than nothing. Yeah, exactly. Where would you rank TD all time? See, the thing is, in terms of what? Because he's like my favorite, like one of my favorite players next to Manu Ginobili. You know. Also, like, I'm biased. Spurs players, Bruce Bowen, and, you know, defenders. Even Kawhi, despite him leaving, one of my favorite Spurs of all time. Because I like defenders, man. And Tim Duncan was everything. Do you watch Formula? I do not. I do not. Why Spurs? My dad... my dad grew up... not grew up. My dad used to watch... he was a big fan of David Robinson, and he was a Spurs fan for a long time, and I basically was born into it, so I just watched them naturally, and I became accustomed to learning all the names and the players, and I had no choice, really. I didn't get to pick a team. He just told me, like, you just better not like those Lakers. He was a Laker hater, because they destroyed us so many times. He really didn't care what team I liked. It's just not the Lakers. And he also, naturally, I became a Spurs fan because that's what was on TV, you know? I didn't have choice. Yeah, he was a classic Laker hater. Because think about it like this. The Lakers were so dominant, like any team, right? It's like the Patriots haters. Like, I'm trying to speak on things where it's more international, but for the U.S. people, you know what I mean, right? I'm trying to think, like, I don't know, who's the best, like, soccer team? Real Madrid? Like, I don't know, who's the best? Barcelona? Okay, it's like being that team. If you're not with them, you hate them, I'm sure, right? I don't even know if that's the case. If you're not with the best team, most of other teams hate them. Or think about, like, high school, right? For us in Hawaii, there's a private school called Punahou, and they recruit the best athletes. That's where Obama went to, by the way. They have the best, the smartest, and they get all the best kids that are good at life. And they're just, like, above everybody. And the rest of the schools, the public schools, are all like, damn, don't lose to a Punahou team. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Like, that's just, like, the people who are at the top. If you're not with them, if you're not a fan of them, you're the opposite a lot of the times. That's just how it works for the most part. I could be wrong. Maybe fans in soccer or football, as you guys call it, maybe it's they're more realistic. I don't know. But in, like, American sports, that's how it goes. Like the Golden State Warriors, I used to like them before they were good. And then once they became good, I was like, well, man, don't cheer for Golden State. You didn't even know who Baron Davis is, you know? It's like, once it becomes a hot thing, then people tend to dislike it if you're not with them. It's because of the whole bandwagoning trend. The We Believe team. Yep. The team that took out the Dallas Mavericks. Another San Antonio Spurs rival. Hey, the Warriors are my team. Good for you. Must be a great thing. I mean, like, that's Derek's team as well, so we used to always go back and forth. But I mean, like I said, it's kind of, even despite their huge success, I think a lot of people disliked them because of the way they were winning, and how they got even better after being amazing. You know what I mean? It was almost like putting on cheat codes. It's like if you're playing a video game and they're already the #1 player, and then they get something that makes them significantly even better, it's kind of like, okay, of course we're going to root against you. You're like the villain in every movie. You're too powerful. Steph's cockiness, dude. They're just having fun on the court. It comes off as cocky because they're winning. But, like, every player in the NBA is cocky, dude. If you play for the Spurs, you just can't show it. Every player in the NBA is cocky. You have to be a little cocky. You have to be. I like Steph, man. He seems like a cool ass dude. Should we go to some Classico? Spurs players can't show it, dude. 100%. Look at this. Look at, like, who's a good example? I'm trying to think of a good example. Steven Jackson also played for the Warriors, which Warriors fans don't know. A lot of them. He was one of the cockiest, like one of the most like in your face types of players. When he played for the Spurs, none of that. Yep. Well, some of you obviously. I'm not talking about everybody. You know the fans I'm talking about essentially. When he came to the Spurs, none of that. Like, you can't do that, which I also appreciate, to be honest. It makes the game less fun, I guess, for fans, but I appreciate it. I think it's unnecessary sometimes. But I'm also not against it, you know? Pounding your chest and stuff like that. Oh no, sports talk. Yeah. Dame Dollar. Who is your favorite streamer to play with? Play what with? I like playing with a lot of people. There we go. That's better. You're a Niner fan? Yep. Another thing, like my dad, like my other story with the Spurs, I had no choice. I was born into it. I didn't even get to really watch Joe Montana other than his old stuff. But when I remember growing up is Steve Young, and that's what made me, I was like, because they were so good, you know, and like, I didn't really know much about football. But I remember Steve Young, and he was so exciting to watch. I didn't get to watch Joe Montana. I wasn't into football enough to remember. And Jerry Rice, yeah, obviously. And then, you know, Jeff Garcia. There was the years when we had Alex Smith. That was fun for a little. Colin Kaepernick. That was fun for a little as well. That's another one. When that first started happening, we got Colin Kaepernick. Everyone was hyped. But I was on the side of being like,
Spurs.
I don't know what that means. Is there a Spurs soccer team? Sure. But speaking of Colin Kaepernick situation, I was like, dude, this guy kissing his arm every time he scored. Like, I like what you're doing for our team, but I liked Alex Smith, man. I don't think we should have got rid. I was all for letting Alex Smith. I know he took us to the Super Bowl and whatever, but I was like, I think it was wrong to do that to Alex Smith. I was still a fan. Anyway, that's a very limited audience, I know. But I just thought it was messed up what we did to him. Just because of anyway, I get it. Business decision. Let me thank people first. 8-Bit Booger. Thank you for the that's just a little square, huh? Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Dollar Manjaro, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Captain Chopra, thank you for the dono. And the Spurs thing, I don't know what that means. If I had to pick a team, I don't know. Like, where are they from? IX Blade, thank you for the Twitch Prime. And Monkey S, thank you for the Twitch Prime as well. Tottenham? Where's Tottenham? Oh, they're in London. Got it. Sure, I'll be a Tottenham Spurs fan. I really don't know, guys, to be honest. See, here's another thing, and why I don't get mad when people bandwagon good teams. I used to be really against it, and I get why people are against it, because for me, as a hardcore fan of certain teams, it's kind of like upsetting when someone who doesn't know anything about the team joins the fan base and pretends like they were there. But then I realized over time as I got older, it doesn't matter. Why wouldn't you want your fan base to be bigger? You know what I mean? Like, yes, you had to suffer through the bad times, but why not support your team more by bringing in more money for your team? I don't know. I am not against the bandwagoners anymore as I used to be. And people like, now that the 49ers are good again and people are coming out of nowhere, I have nothing but praise. Like, come join us, you know? Join the faithful. I have no issues with bandwagoners. I know people hate them in sports, but same with picture like me right now with soccer teams. Like if I were to start watching soccer now, of course, like I know nothing about it, but I'm gonna watch the best team, and I'll probably be a fan of the teams that have the most that are the best. Like that's just how it is. Why wouldn't you want more people to be into your sport? Is all I'm saying. I get it though. I used to think that way too. I don't also know why I'm rambling so much, but I guess we haven't talked about sports here ever, which I know is kind of isolating some of you guys. Some of you guys that don't, a lot of you don't care or watch sports. It's a big part of my life because I grew up watching and doing sports. So who did I miss? Colonoscopist, thank you for the 2 months. Maku, thank you for the 100 bits. Radar, thank you for $2. We don't talk about the Super Bowl. We lost. It did not happen. What? It's fine, dude. Radar. Secretly Steve, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Dude, we lost the Super Bowl, but we were in the Super Bowl. If you were a fan for more than 5 years, I mean, a few years, you know how ridiculous it is that we're even in the Super Bowl based on where we were 3 years ago? I don't know. I am not unhappy about it. Like, the fact that we're even relevant is ridiculous from where we were. I don't know. 49ers fans, man, I get it. We were good in our early years, and then we were shit for a long time. You guys got to appreciate the good times, man. Don't feel like this is a loss. Like, it sucks, but, like, just, that's what sports are. It's supposed to be a good time, you know, and we had a great season.
Team 7. I am also a big fan of people using their Twitch Prime subs.
Oh, Guy Lee. Thank you, Guy Lee. Also, Lil Orange, thank you for the Twitch Prime. It was sad because we're up 75. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't sad. I'm just saying, like, people need to get over it. Like, especially our fan base. Like, we had an amazing season. It was more happy than bad. It's a sad day. But even after that, I was like, okay, sad day. But let's be real here. At least we're at least we got to watch our team play. An extra 3 games. 3 games? Yeah. You can easily run it back too. Potentially, it's kind of sucks because now that our team is finally good, COVID happened, and who knows how that's gonna shake things up. You know what I mean? In terms of like there's no like off-season workouts, and who knows how that's gonna make things. Literally, it could make the biggest change in a team, which is unfortunate because we finally got things going. Maybe it'll have no effect too, but I'm just saying if it was like a regular season, yes, I think we'd also be contenders again. Panda Lion, thank you for the tier 1. Love LGS, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it, guys. And Kylie, thank you for doing my job for me. NFC West is stacked, dude. I know, man. It's ridiculous. The Cardinals are sleepers, man. They're gonna be so good. They're already good. They just lost so many close games. If you watch them, they're sleepers, man. I would place money on that team. which is unfortunate because it's against same division as my team. But anyway, sorry guys. I'm keep trying to get off sports, but like I get so intrigued by the questions because we never talk about it. We can talk about something else. Someone asked me something new. I think, Tia, you're asking questions, but like it's if we already covered it, or if it's something too similar, then I'm gonna pass by it, and sometimes I can't see it in time. Sports is basically politics. I don't think so. If that's the case, if that's your logic, then everything is politics. And if that's the case, then that's fine. That's just life. Let's talk about feelings. Okay, what specifically about them? Animal Crossing, no, I do not play that. I tried to for a little bit. Best story game. I haven't played a lot of story games, to be honest. What happened to the hardcore Minecraft? I don't know, guys. I don't know what happened at all. That's a good question. That was supposed to be rescheduled, and then it just never happened. I don't have power over that. Like Super Smash Bros. Yep, that's a game I grew up with. Have you played League? Nope. Have never done it. Played Dota. We've talked about that, but no. I see a lot of game suggestions, but guys, I'm open to trying stuff, especially if there are new games coming out. It's just that I've been playing the same stuff lately, and that's what's been exciting for me. I'm sure I'll get tired of it eventually and want to try something new, but as of right now, I'll ask you guys when I want a gaming recommendation or when something new comes out, you know? Warzone, dude. Oh, shoot. Did I respond to Alan? I suck at Warzone, dude. I really do. First major thing you want to do after lockdown, probably go to Hawaii, see family that we're not allowed to come here and I'm not allowed to go there. Probably that.
I don't know the exact date, but I have been a lamp for around 4 years now.
Wow.
Thank you for the best years of my life.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you more and more every day.
I appreciate you too, Nelly. Thank you so much. That's a very long time. And I've seen you for those years. That's the difference. You have been actually around. I appreciate you. Do you have a bucket list? No, not really. Not really. Would you ever consider acting? I have considered it before. And I thought about it. I learned that that's not quite
Let's
my
not forget about Jeremy Lin, one of the greatest players of all time. 2012 season legendary. 2019 NBA champ. But most importantly,
I
he
read the
featured
ending
in
of that.
RHCP videos, and that's a big honor.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers videos? I'm just kidding, Alyssa. Yeah, of course Jeremy's story is great. I think he's doing really great in China right now too. He's killing it right now. He's killing it there. It's just obviously we're not going to hear about it, but it's because it's in the Chinese league. What was I saying about acting? Oh, I mean, I've acted. Not that I've I haven't taken classes for it. Which, if I ever took acting seriously, I would do that because I think it's disrespectful to call someone an actor when they never really put in the work to learn acting. But I've thought about it. I found that for me, I even with YouTube, if I could just come up with the ideas, produce them, and put it out, I would rather do that than have to be the person on camera, if that makes sense. It's not that I dislike acting. It's the creating part that I really enjoy more than the acting itself. I like acting too, but it has to be a really, really fun scene to do. So, I don't know. I've considered it. I also don't like the process. Like, if I'm going to act in something, I would rather also be a part of the writing and the directing and, you know, more YouTube version of it, I guess. You could, yeah. How is it working with Nathan Kress? Great, just like working with anyone else. Very cool dude. Big Baller Brandon, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Cooking less than eating kind of thing. I wouldn't say that. Freddy, yep. That's his the character you guys know him as. I never really watched that show, but it's a huge jug. It's just a cup, guys. It's not a jug. It's just a small little cup. I'm just tiny. Oh my gosh, Pendleline.
Content the past 10
That's
years.
extremely generous. Thank you so much.
Entertainment.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jesus. Pendleline, thank you. Oil. Oil Prince. Do you like Hawaiian pizza? We've talked about this. I don't hate it like everyone else does. I don't love it. It's just food. That's how I feel about it. It's just there. Sometimes if it's there, I'll probably eat it if that's the only choice. Will Ninja Melk come to Singapore? We're trying actually really hard because we have so many requests from people in Southeast Asia, especially Singapore. We're trying really hard to get it there. That would be, I feel like, the smartest next step. Was Saikuno Haikuno yesterday? I don't know what he was. I think he was just tired, but it was so funny. If you guys were on any of the streams yesterday, he was talking so slow. He was so relaxed. C-Ray, thank you for the 2 months. I ran out of Ninja Milk. Sad story. C-Ray, thank you so much for supporting. I'm about to order some more though. Oh, well, again, thank you, C-Ray. I appreciate that. Thanks for supporting. Singapore loves you. I had so many. That's one of my favorite places to go to, honestly. Thoughts on Aldridge? I think Spurs need to move on. Yeah, I mean, he seems like, I mean, he's obviously a big part of our system. He got better over time. I never thought he was a good fit when we first got him. Same with DeMar. And the only reason I say that is because they need the ball in their hands. Like, he's not a passer. We had literally the most, like, he's obviously way more talented than like a Boris Diaw, but Boris Diaw was the perfect fit at power forward. Someone who can move the ball like a point guard. Sorry, I went back to sports. That's my only thing. I'll get off of it. Did you ever make more rom-coms? Did I make a rom-com? When did I make a rom-com? I don't think I did. Oh, was Ass considered a rom-com? I thought of it more of as an action comedy. Well, not even action, just comedy, really. There's a little bit of rom, a little bit of action, but it was mostly just it was like ridiculous, you know? It was silly. uh You brought a whole bunch of Ninja Melk from the US to Indonesia. How? That's expensive. If you sent it, I don't know. I don't know. Sub or dub? Sub. What goes through making videos for you? What goes through making? Like through my head? Like what? What's the process? I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. It's just getting really aggressive all of a sudden. Hold on. This morning is a Q&A. Yep. We chilling. It hasn't even been, we haven't done this in a while actually. Not for an hour. Did you start Hunter x Hunter yet? Almost. We're getting where are we at right now? I think I'm at like I want to say almost 300 200 something episodes in. Close to 300. So, it's almost done and then I will start Hunter x Hunter and then we can talk about it, but that's the next thing on my list, guys. It's a long show, Naruto, you know? It's a long show. Do you ever play any instruments as a child? No. I wish. I wanted to learn piano. I think I played a little bit of the ukulele, but that's about it. Like every other kid in Hawaii. Midori Sour, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate that. And Queena, thank you as well for the 2 months. Thanks, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. What did you think about Sykkuno's behavior yesterday? I thought it was hilarious. I don't even know, honestly, if he was being serious or not. It almost seemed like he was memeing, making a joke. I was about to say, but did you know Chipotle has a Twitch? What would they possibly be streaming? Like their food making line? Like how they make burritos? Like what would they stream? I'm actually curious. I didn't know they had one. Mukbang stream? Interesting. That is interesting, man. Where's the ukulele? Tiptoe by the window? It's in props somewhere. They stream people eating the food. Got it. Okay. That makes a little more sense. I was like, wait a second. What could they possibly stream? Okay. That makes more sense. Where's the Overwatch remix? I don't know, actually. It's on an old computer somewhere. How do you even know? That means you must have watched a BTS from a way long time ago if you know what that is. I don't think did I talk about it? I don't think I talked about it on Twitch. That's hella funny. That was just for fun. I just did that for fun. Watch the new Yvonne video. It's about the time she did all the chickens in your house in Minecraft. Oh. Did she now? I didn't know. I've kind of seen the VODs of that already, you know? It was on Ray's stream on YouTube. I'm not sure if they keep the VOD. I don't think... Does YouTube have VODs? I don't think so. I think once you're off, you know? I could be wrong.